Is it working?
No, ma'am.
Anyone have gone through lecture 3? I hope you will also find problem there. Okay, so I'm just check if anyone is having that with you. You can check it. If it is okay, it is okay. If it is not, then I'll repeat this today. That today. Okay, with this your fifth lecture. Okay, are you listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Priyanka, have you Shagorika, Priyanka, Devdotto, Mohim? Anyone have gone through lecture 3? Is it okay or is it having problem? Just চেক করে একটুকুনি চেক করে যদি বলে দিস, I'll repeat that. First, let me complete today's lecture, that is lecture 5. Uh, just let me complete it today, then
ম্যাম,
হ্যাঁ বল।
আমরা না কিছু শুনতে পাচ্ছি না।
এক মিনিট। কিচ্ছু শুনতে পাচ্ছিস না? এইবার তোদের কথা আমি যেমন ক্লিয়ারলি শুনতে পাচ্ছি।
এখন শুনতে পাচ্ছি। যখন পিপিটি প্রেজেন্ট করছেন তখন শোনা যাচ্ছে না কিছু।
মেবি নেটওয়ার্ক প্রবলেম। এখন যেমন তোদের কথা আমি শুনতে পাচ্ছি, এর আগে কিন্তু তোদের কথাও আমি শুনতে পাচ্ছিলাম না। জাস্ট আমি আরেকবার ট্রাই করি।
হ্যাঁ, করুন।
তুই আগে বললে অ্যাকচুয়ালি সুবিধে হতো। ওকে ফাইন। ঠিক আছে, আমি মাঝখানে যখন স্টপ করেছি, তোরা কি লেকচার 3টা দেখেছিস কেউ একটু?
হ্যাঁ,
একটু
দেখেছি।
চেক করে দেখ
অডিও
না।
আসছে না।
অডিও আসছে না তো? তাহলে আমি
না,
লেকচার 3টা আগে কমপ্লিট করে দিই।
ঠিক আছে।
ওকে ফাইন। যেহেতু দুটো আলাদা পাঠাবো, এটা আমি স্টপ রেকর্ডিং করি 1 মিনিট দ্বারা। কারণ এই রেকর্ডিংটা পাঠানো যাবে না তো। দেখ মিনিট। এই রেকর্ডিং পাঠানো যাবে না তো আমি ওকে ফাইন। আমি তাহলে লেকচার 3টা কমপ্লিট করে নিই, তারপরে লেকচার 5 টা করে দেবো, আজকের এটা করে দেবো, ঠিক আছে? সো লেকচার আচ্ছা, তোদের যদি প্রবলেম হয় সঙ্গে সঙ্গে বলবি, আদারওয়াইজ আমি এই করতে থাকবো, কারণ নেটওয়ার্ক প্রবলেম হচ্ছে অ্যাকচুয়ালি। আদারওয়াইজ আমি বুঝতে পারবো না। ওকে ফাইন। তোদের লেকচার 3 হয়নি, তাই তো?
Hello students,
ইয়েস ম্যাম।
we'll be learning about chemical pulping. There are two types of chemical pulping, one is acidic and another is alkaline.
Is it
We'll be
audible?
learning today the first one.
ইয়েস ম্যাম।
Basically, the process are called sulfite and sulfate pulping. So we'll be learning sulfite today. Okay. Basically, pulping is done as we have learned before that pulping is done to separate the cellulosic fiber from the other wood constituent, that is hemicellulose, lignin, and other extractives. Okay. Though the pulp yield, that is the output from the chemical pulping, is only 50 to 55%. Okay, that is you can separate the cellulosic fiber in a much efficient manner in chemical pulping. and its fiber releases output from the this pulpit process is about 50 to 55%, and bleaching would remove that lignin or actually bleach that lignin part. Okay, so that also results in a low fiber release. Okay, because you are separating lignin there. Okay. So starting the sulfide pulping. Okay. This is acidic pulping as we have learned before. Okay, in the sulfide process, pulp chips or wood chips are cooked with sulfurous acid and one of its base salts, which may be calcium, sodium, magnesium, or ammonium. Okay. Sulfurous acid is normally produced by burning sulfur in presence of oxygen and in controlled pressure and temperature, so that sulfur trioxide is not produced, because sulfur trioxide reacts with water and produces sulfuric acid. Okay, but we need sulfuric acid. So we need to burn the sulfur presence of oxygen in controlled pressure and temperature, so that it produces sulfur dioxide. And then when it reacts with water, it produces sulfurous acid. Sulfurous acid and limestone are next reacted to form calcium bisulfite. Now, this calcium bisulfite, sulfurous acid, and the pulp, when reacted with each other, it produces hexose, pentose, sulfurated lignin, and it's the segregated cellulose. Basically, this hexose and pentose, this comes basically when the hemicellulose hydrolyzes basically into hemicellulose hydrolyzes, it produces hexose and pentose. Okay. So in sulfide pulping, not only the lignin is getting separated, the hemicellulose is also getting separated to separate the cellulosic fiber. Okay. Now, I have already told you hemicellulose comes in the spent solution in the form of hexose and pentose. Okay. Due to absence of hemicellulose, the strength of the paper is decreased little. Okay. The sulfide process is not suitable for pulping wood having high resinous content. Okay, this is the limitation of sulfide pulping. So this is the block diagram of sulfide pulping. Okay, here in the burner, as you can see, I don't know if you can see the cursor or not. The burner, that is the middle part of the left. Okay, in the burner, partial combustion of sulfur is done in presence of oxygen. Okay, the sulfur and oxygen. And partially sulfur dioxide is produced. In the combustion chamber, combustion of sulfur is completed and cold sulfur dioxide and water is sent to the scrubber. I do not know if you can see the cursor or not. Okay, so first scrubber at the top left hand side. Okay. In the scrubber, SO2 reacts with water and sulfurous acid is produced, and finally it is sent to the active storage. In the next scrubber, that is the right side scrubber, cooling and cleaning of the sulfurous acid is done. Cooling and cleaning of sulfurous acid is done, and it is then sent to the low pressure and high pressure accumulator. That is the right side of the block diagram. Please see at the right side of the block diagram. The acid water in the form of steam. Now look at the digester. The acid water in the form of steam and wood chips are sent into the digester. Okay. The digester is made up of steel and has an acid preventing line inside it. The dimension of the digester is near about 18 feet by 50 feet. It is then sent to the blow tank, left side of the digester. then washer, then lauter, and refinery is then sent through the stream and then goes to the pulp storage. Okay, here we'll not be learning the configuration of flow tank and washer. We'll be learning it at the sulfate pulping. We'll be learning about the configuration of the digesters. Okay. Now, the type of acid pulping or sulfite pulping. There are two types. One is cold acid process and another is hot acid process. Okay, cold acid process, the digestion temperature is about 30 degrees and pressure is equal to atmospheric pressure and time necessitates is 7 to 10 hours. Definitely the power consumption is less. Okay, during digestion temperature increase in hot acid process, digestion temperature is 80 degrees centigrade. Digestion temperature is 80 degrees centigrade and pressure is 60 to 70 psi. And digestion time is 5.5 to 7 hours. Okay, in hot acid process, power consumption is definitely high. So inside the digester, temperature and pressure changes with time. Okay, during digestion, the temperature increases up to 100 to 110 degrees centigrade. And time when temperature increases is 4 hours. And heating rate at starting time is very slow. Why? Because if heating rate at the starting time is very high, then what will happen? Wood chips are decomposed and wood chips will be carbonized and cooking acid is burned and pulp will not be produced. So, after reaching temperature 110 degrees centigrade, heating rate is increased. Now, in this time, cooking acid comes in contact with the liquid. During digestion, vapor is produced and temperature is increased and pressure is also increased. So, to reduce the pressure, certain amount of condensable vapor is released to the high pressure accumulator and non-condensable vapor is released through vent. So, pressure falls and temperature falls. Heating may be direct or indirect. Okay. So, what are the properties of the sulfite pulp? Unbleached sulfite pulp has moderate strength, soft and flexible. Okay. Has low lignin content and easily bleached. It is used for supplement of mechanical pulping. Okay, for example, newsprint. Each sulfite pulp has long been used to make white printing and writing paper because bleaching again removes some of the lignin, as you have learned now. Okay, the sulfite process was the most important chemical pulping process until the mid 1900s. Okay, 1900s. So, what are the limitations of this process? In recent years, the pollution amendment has become more stringent, okay, requiring recovery of polluting substance. But here, to recover the calcium sulfide liquor and thereby reduce the pollution load and of its effluents, other chemical bases have evolved basically. The sulfide process has since it is impractical to recover calcium sulfide. So, the sulfide process has been largely replaced by alkaline pulping process nowadays, which is the sodium, magnesium, and ammonium bases adapted to pulp mill chemical recovery system. Basically, it helps for chemical recovery is possible for sulfate pulping. So, it is now in the picture more efficient manner. Alkali have long been used to remove lignin basically. Though they the hemicellulose is not cannot be separated. Okay. If you have any question, you can ask me. WhatsApp group. Thank you. Tata.
Okay, do you have any question now? You can definitely ask at the WhatsApp group, but now if you have any question, you can ask me. Have you gone through the previous lectures, including fourth lecture? Because here I told you about the acidic pulping, but you have already I have already sent you the alkaline pulping too. So this pulping thing is done. Okay, so next is chemical recovery. Before going to the chemical recovery, do you have any question? Anyone? Do you have any question?
No, ma'am.
I am finding that nobody is having any question. So what you have to do is just go through the lectures at least. Okay, though you are having that, but you should at least go through the lectures. Okay. So I am stopping the recording because this will be separate. I have to separate this send this separately. So I am stopping. Okay. Okay. Now one of your student has left. Isha, is she is there at your group, or is she is not doing the class from the very beginning? No, she is there in this group, your WhatsApp group and all. She is not there. Okay. Okay, have you gone through the lectures at least once? Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
because nobody is asking any question, so like what I presume is that you are not even you are not even checking the lectures. You have to, you know, you have to check the lectures even if, right? It is PDF form. No, I haven't sent the PDF form. I have sent. Mhm. Okay. Okay, only that is that may be for your syllabus thing. Syllabus is there, but is there any video that is not playing? If that is there, then I have to check that. See, I have seen that that is a syllabus, and syllabus is already with you. You have the syllabus, right? You have the syllabus with you in the internet also. It is been published in your site, so it is not very important. I have seen that the PDF is not showing. Actually, the I have done the hyperlink, but during I have even done that during recording, but that hyperlink thing has not come. There may be certain technical mistake. Okay, let me check. Let me check. Yes, okay. If certain video is there and it is not working, then I have to check that. I have to resend that. I have to correct that and I have to resend that. Uh, Let me check. Which one? Can you identify? Okay, fine. I'm going. I'm scrolling. These. No, in the second lecture there is no syllabus. Sorry. Which one? This is not working. This is working in your video. This was not working. This was working. এটা ওয়ার্ক করছে কি তোদের ভিডিওতে? This was working?
ম্যাম আমরা স্ক্রিন দেখতে পাচ্ছি না।
This was working? কোনটা করছে না একটু যদি তোরা স্লাইড আইডেন্টিফাই করে বলে দিস, ইফ ইউ আইডেন্টিফাই দ্য স্লাইড অ্যান্ড রিভার্ট ব্যাক, আমি সেটা রেকটিফাই করে পাঠিয়ে দিতে পারি, বিকজ এটা প্রত্যেকটাই ভিডিও প্রত্যেকটাই চলার কথা উইথ দ্য অডিও। কোনটা চলছে না একটুকুনি দেখে বলে দিবি, আমি বুঝতে পারছি তোদের কাছে এক্ষুনি আইডেন্টিফাই করা নেই, এখানেও একটা ভিডিও আছে, তো
ম্যাম স্ক্রিন শেয়ার করুন আপনি।
it is not working and
হ্যালো
this is not video, this is not video, এগুলো ভিডিও নয়, এগুলো ভিডিও নয়, এগুলো নর্মাল স্কিম্যাটিক ডায়াগ্রাম, সো এগুলো সব স্কিম্যাটিক ডায়াগ্রাম। ওকে ফাইন, সো যে 4-5টা ভিডিও আছে, জাস্ট ডু ওয়ান থিং, আইডেন্টিফাই দ্য স্লাইড, যে স্লাইডটা দ্যাট ওয়াজ নট ওয়ার্কিং, এবং ওটা আমার কাছে জাস্ট পাঠিয়ে দে, আমি আমি ওটা I'll rectify that and send back to you, all of you. Okay, okay fine, sorry I haven't shared my screen, sorry, I'm so sorry, your entire screen, sorry, আমি দেখছি তোরা দেখতে পাচ্ছিস না তো, let me check. Okay, which slide is not working, ball, just a minute, আমি দেখাচ্ছি, this slide was not working, এই স্লাইডটা কাজ করছে, জাস্ট আইডেন্টিফাই দ্য স্লাইড নাম্বার এবং পাঠিয়ে দে, আমি সেই স্লাইডগুলো আবার রি-এডিট করে পাঠিয়ে দেবো। দিস ইজ অলসো এগেইন আ ভিডিও, দিস ওয়াজ এগেইন আ ভিডিও, this should be working, this machine should be working, then this machine should be working. So send the like the exact slide number, কোনটা ওয়ার্ক করছে না তুই যদি পাঠিয়ে দিস, তাহলে I'll rectify that and send back to you. Okay, ঠিক আছে, কে বলছিলিস? নিশান, তাই তো? Okay fine, just do that. Okay, now next is today's lecture. That is the 5th lecture. This lecture is about your chemical recovery. I hope you have already gone through the configuration of all of the all of the digester, then diffuser, and all of the instrument which I have told you in the sulfate pulping. Okay. Let me start the recording. So you have to send it. Start it. Let me share the screen. Sorry. Okay, fine. No, this is already having the recording. Just a minute. Mm, See, the recording is some of the slide has been recorded, which is not that clear. So I am doing it in fresh. So I'm not going for the slideshow view. It is kind of a total theoretical one. The slide shorter. Just let me go to the slide shorter. Mm, just a minute. Mm, just a minute. Mm, mm. Okay, fine. The problem is that the recording is not having the sound quality very good. So I'm doing it in normal mode because I do not have without recording. So I'm doing it in this mode. Okay. So this is the fifth lecture of chemical recovery. Chemical recovery of your the pulping process. Okay, of sulfate pulping process. So chemicals uh, uh, of the cooking liquor which is being used for the sulfate pulping. Okay, this must be recovered, actually regenerated and recycled after use, and it is like if you do not do it, basically uh, it actually creates certain problem. Why this sulfate pulping is used in hugely? Because the chemicals and the heat energy can be recovered, that's why. And that's why the cost will be lower. The cost of the process will be lower, as you can reuse the chemical. On the contrary, you cannot use or reuse the chemical of sulfite pulping. So that's why the cost of the sulfate pulping is lower. That's why it is into picture, more into picture, actually, the sulfate pulping one. So it is first economic. So if the chemicals are not recovered, recycled, we have to introduce some new chemicals, some fresh chemical or some virgin chemical in the next batch process from outside in each pulping process. And as a result, the cost of the preparation or pulping will be more. So if you can reuse it, it will be economic, basically. So next is pollution. Okay, if in the black liquor, as you have already learned the term in sulfate pulping, there is a portion of the sulfur, and this may cause pollution if you just throw it outside. So if this chemical recovery actually happens, it will not directly go to the environment, rather than you can reprocess it, you can reuse the chemical. So it is not polluting the outside environment also. So that in this way it is environment friendly also. Okay. So it can be, so the whole cooking liquor can be recovered, regenerated and recycled. So chemical recovery is having twofold of advantage. One is economic, another is pollution. Like it actually reduces or stop the pollution out of this pulping process, which is not there at, which is not true for your sulfite pulping process. Now this is the block diagram of the block diagram of your sulfite pulping. Okay, as the screen is small over here, okay, I'll do it freshly and send back to you. Okay, no problem. Just understand the process. Okay, so here you can see if you can see the cursor, black liquor. Say black liquor from sulfate pulping process having 16% of solid is being faded to the multiple effect evaporator. Okay, now in this multiple effect evaporator, as 16% solids is introduced here, the evaporator, in this evaporator steam is being applied to heat the solution for evaporating, and steam will not come in direct contact with the solution. Basically direct contact, okay, for the for evaporation and steam, as it is not coming in direct contact with the solution. So why it is not coming in direct contact with the solution? For that you need to go you need to check the its configuration. Basically it okay, is I have shown it, just a minute. No, so I have to tell that I haven't found the video actually. Okay, you can check, actually you can check in the YouTube if you found it relevant one. Okay, so the configuration of this multiple effect evaporator is that it is having shell and tube. Shell, the outside shell, and there are inside tubes are there. Okay, so black liquor is basically passes through the tube and steam passes through the outside shell. So these are multiple effect evaporator, 1 2 3 4. Okay, this evaporator is configuration is outside shell and inside tubes are there. So this black liquor passes through the tube and the steam is at the outside shell. So it will not in direct contact actually. So black liquor is passes through the tube and steam passes through the cell. So in this way the evaporation happens. So in the multiple effect evaporator, soap is produced basically. Okay, so soap is produced as byproduct. Okay, after steaming, because there are moisture is there from the previous information of sulfate pulping, you know the moisture is there because only 16% solid is there. So some moisture will be evaporated off. Okay, due to this steaming operation, due to this steaming basically, and the soap will be produced as byproduct. Now in the black liquor there is certain amount of fatty acid. In the black liquor, the left side there is certain amount of fatty acid. Just check. Okay, the process is whatever I am telling you. If you find it not that much like easy to connect, these things are written in the next slides actually. As I am showing these as I am showing this the block diagram, if you see, if you understand from here, it will be better understandable. So that's why I'm sticking to this particular slide basically. So so next is it will go to the black liquor storage, but before that, like in the black liquor there is certain amount of fatty acid and sodium salt. So sodium reacts with fatty acid and produces the soap as byproduct. So this is the operation of the multiple effect evaporator, and this is also called as the soap skimmer. Okay, so it is everything is written over there in this process. Black liquor is did whatever I have told. So just see the block diagram. I can definitely go back anytime. Okay, it will then go to the black liquor storage, then cascade evaporator. So everything, okay, this is 65%. Here I have not written the right. This is writing typing mistake. 65%. So every process is done here to remove the part and to recover the chemical basically. So here the 16% solid in the evaporator, steam is applied, everything is given over here. Okay, in the multiple effect evaporator, soap is produced as byproduct. Okay, so everything is given whatever I have told. Okay, now in the cascade evaporator, that is the next evaporator, the steam comes in direct contact with the liquor, with the black liquor, and 65% solid is produced. We have started, if you remember, we have started with 16% of solid in the black liquor, which comes out of the sulfate pulping process. Okay. Now it is then sent to the mixer where sodium sulfate is added to it and is used as sodium sulfate is used as makeup chemical basically. So in this heater or in the heater, preheating is done to produce the overall to reduce the overall energy consumption. So here in the cascade evaporator, after it comes in direct contact with the steaming part, so it produces 65% of solid, and the outcome of it goes to the mixer where it is being mixed with the sodium sulfate, which is the makeup chemical. Then it goes to the heater for preheating, and then it goes to the recovery furnace. Okay. Now, in the heater, this preheating done actually, in the heater, the preheating is done to reduce the overall energy consumption, which will be added to the recovery furnace. If heating is done previously in the recovery furnace, the reaction can start instantaneously. Okay. So, in the furnace, organic portion is combusted to the H2O and CO2 in this heater. Recovery furnace, sorry, H2O. The organic portion of the black liquor will be combusted to H2O and CO2, and inorganic portion is separated. Okay. Now sodium sulfate, which is been added as makeup chemical in the mixture, okay, that reacts with carbon and produces sodium sulfide and carbon dioxide in the recovery furnace. So the reaction is Na2SO4. The reaction is Na2SO4 plus 2C. It will be producing Na2S plus CO2. And if you remember the process of sulfate pulping, Na2S is used as the reactant there, if you remember. Now coming to the next. So from this furnace, recovery furnace, it is then sent to the smelt dissolver, where weak white liquor is added to dissolve the smelt, which is the inorganic residue, and come to the green liquor storage. Okay, now in this green liquor storage, what the chemical will be there? Na2S from the previous reaction, unreacted Na2SO4, all the Na2SO4 may not be used. So some unreacted Na2SO4 and Na2CO3. So these all are the reactant of the sulfate pulping process, if you remember. Okay. Now in the lime slacker, next it is the lime slacker. Lime slacker, there CaOH whole twice is added with the chemicals which is already been recovered, and with it in these lime slacker actually causticizing agitator actually is used to agitate the whole chemical. The agitator is there, basically agitator is having paddle with a stator which basically agitate. This is kind of a steerer which will steer the whole chemical actually so that the COH can react with all other chemicals actually. Okay, there in this causticizing agitator, it will the agitator will agitate so that the COH voltoid react with the Na2CO3, and it will be producing NaOH and CaCO3. So CaOH whole twice. This is the common reaction all of us know actually. So NaOH plus CaCO3 will be produced as the reaction output of COH whole twice plus Na2CO3, and this is called the causticizing reaction. So then the dissolved part in the liquid, the dissolved part is then sent to the white liquor storage, and the undissolved portion is then sent to the mud washer. Okay, then the rotary drum kiln where CaCO3 is heated. There is rotary drum kiln. Okay, fine. This is also having this is having a video basically. Okay, so this is the kind of the chemical recovery part, chemical recovery process. This is the sedimentation clarifier. Okay, this is agitator. As I am telling, this is the stator. The rod is the stator. These are the veins basically. These are the veins of the agitator, causticizing agitator. As I have told, this is the clarified liquor output. Basically, these actually uniforms the whole chemical so that reaction can happen properly. The reaction can happen properly, and this is the total plant structure of the chemical recovery plant. Basically, all the process is being done in inline in different separate troughs, so that the reaction can happen separately. So here, this is the undissolved portion is then sent to this is a mud washer, and this is then sent to the rotary drum kiln where the CaCO3 is heated to produce CaO and CO2. Okay, the CO comes in the comes to the lime slacker where H2O reacts with it and it produces the COOH whole twice basically. So the main thing is that you have recovered Na2S, you have recovered the initial all other chemicals. You have recovered Na2CO3 with the help of CaOH whole twice. You have already recovered the CaCO3 also, NaOH also. So these all are the reactants of the sulfate pulping process. All other reactants of the sulfate pulping process. So thereby you have recovered all the chemicals of the sulfate pulping process which is being used. Definitely the strength of the chemical will not be like the beginning. The strength will be lessened because you have already used it. So you cannot use this recycled chemical directly to a new batch of sulfate pulping. You have to add certain virgin chemical to have proper strength so that it can react with the lignin and other extractive carbohydrate and other extractive part of the pulp to remove that from the cellulosic fiber, and you can reuse this the chemicals in this way. And the sulfate pulping is in the picture, as this is cost effective due to this reusing or the recycling process. like as the recycling can be done, recycling of chemical can be done, and heat energy can also be recovered. Actually, heat energy is also can be recovered from the sulfate pulping. So that's why like the sulfate pulping is more into picture rather than sulfite pulping, as that is acidic. The like chemical recovery cannot be done, okay, there. So per unit cost will be higher in case of sulfite pulping, whereas sulfate pulping is having like is more economic, and the pollution is also less. So this is all about your mm, chemical recovery, and the pulping is the pulping total pulping is completed. So next will be doing the screening and cleaning, and next will be doing the bleaching operation, which actually uh, removes the residual lignin, as well as whitens uh, the residual lignin, whatever is been left, not lignin, whatever is there, it will be not only removed, it will be whitened. Actually, it will be the brightness will be increased by the bleaching process. And next all other operation, and I'll be uh, briefing those two. Do you have any question? I hope you have you can hear my voice. Okay, yes, net connection is there. Do you have any question?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any question? Okay, fine. To okay, after completing bleaching, I'll be taking a doubt clearing class. In that class, I'll be giving you answers. So you have to be prepared after listening all the lectures. I think nobody or few of have gone through lectures. Not that not that good manner, so that you can through a question. So just go through it, because at November, if the university opens, your examination will be offline. So in that case, you'll face problem then if the exam is online. Okay, so just go through it properly. After chemical, after the bleaching operation, I'll be taking a doubt clearing class. Okay. Hello, is somebody is talking? No, nobody. Okay, Tata.